Well, with nearly 1,600 people signed up on the Kairos Network training platform and over 880 signed up for the Missionary Pathway, a simple training process designed to teach people how to share the gospel where they live, work, learn, and play. It is amazing to see what God's been doing, and that would not be possible without our amazing Kairos Catalyst community and our growing partnerships. And so I want to take this opportunity to share with you what God's been up to in this month's long overdue Kairos Catalyst update. Hey, I'm Pastor Matt, founder and director of the Kairos Network, and I am blown away to see what God's been up to and how He is using the trainings and the resources we're creating to raise up everyday missionaries and church planters to do work in and through their communities, to see disconnected people connect to the gospel in a world where the gospel is unchanging, but the world feels like it's rapidly changing. And I know it's been a while since we've given you an update, so I just want to share a bunch of really cool updates from this year and give you a peek into what's happening next year. So first and foremost, like I said earlier, 1,600 people are signed up on our training platform. That's nearly 1,600 people that are grabbing resources that are helping them learn how to share the gospel where they're going, how to translate the unchanging gospel in an ever-changing world. We're seeing these resources being used with individuals, with churches, and with entire districts of churches that are using these to learn how to do mission in the 21st century. And it's really exciting, especially as we watch the Missionary Pathway community grow. We started that with 15 people in 2 cohorts, and now we are seeing second and third generation cohorts launching out, and we're seeing over 880 people who have connected with that process in nearly 12 countries. And while most of the impact is in North America, it is exciting to see the stories that are coming out of those Missionary Pathway journeys as people learn how easy it can be to share the gospel in the places they live, work, learn, and play. And churches are learning how, without changing worship style or structure, they can become more discipleship centered and more missional in their communities. It's really cool to hear those stories of impact, and I'm going to share more of those stories with you as we share future updates in 2025. But just know some of those stories coming in are incredible. And what's been really cool is how those stories have helped us raise up a team of people. As we get ready to step into 2025, we are going to launch out 10 new Missionary Pathway cohorts that people can take part in virtually. And we're doing that because we have 3 new incredible Missionary Pathway facilitators that have been raised up to help me on a network level lead Missionary Pathway. Tracy, Daniel, and Mike are doing an incredible job, and they are excited to step into this new year with these cohorts, and I'm excited to step into these cohorts with you as well, because it's been so cool to see what happens when everyday Christians learn how to take the things they're holding on to on Sunday morning out into the community Monday through Saturday. And with that, not only have we gotten to add new trainers to the team, but we also have a brand new board member who's helping us on a strategic level learn how to take this network to the next spot God's leading us. And that's Dr. Dale Meyer. Dr. Dale Meyer has an incredible missional history. Dr. Dale Meyer was the Lutheran Hour speaker. He's been the seminary professor and also seminary president at Concordia Seminary, St. Louis. He's now the president emeritus, and in his retirement, he has offered to his wisdom and his missional learnings to us at the Kairos Network. So it's been so incredible to be able to partner with Dr. Dale Meyer and to learn from him as we look at what God's doing and where God is taking us in the future. And one of the cool things that's launching out is we have started a church plant train the trainer training. So we have 10 church planters that are training to turn their church plants into church plant training centers. The church plant training center is just a church plant with the existing church planter that's being intentional about raising up other missional leaders and church planters from that church plant. And the reason this is so exciting is because one of the best places to raise up a church planter is in an existing church plant, because the concepts that you're learning and the why principles that you're taking in, you see them all around you in the environment of the church plant. So it makes it much easier for somebody when they're training in a church plant to then go out to another spot and plant a church. And so our hope is that by 2025, we will launch out our first 5 to 10 church plant training centers to start training up new church planters and missional leaders to step out into the 21st century and share the unchanging gospel in this ever-changing world. In fact, our big goal, if you're praying and you're a part of supporting supporting is that we would raise up 25 training centers by 2027, and we would be a part of raising up 100 to 150 church planters in those training centers and 2,500 people through the Missionary Pathway process. And thanks to your support as a Kairos Catalyst, if you've given anything to support the Kairos Network, you are a part of this impact. Whether you're a part of our Kairos Catalysts or you're one of our missional partners, this would not be possible without you. The impact we get to share is an impact that you're taking part in. And as we get ready to step into 2025, I want to encourage you to continue being a part of the impact. Be in prayer for the network. Consider supporting continued support for the network. And if you haven't had a chance to support the network yet, get an opportunity to do it. If you'd like to find out how to become a part of the Kairos Catalyst community and be a part of the impact that God's having, then simply go to thekairosnetwork.com/give. There you can give a gift of $25, $50, $100. You could give a one-time gift. You can give a reoccurring monthly gift if you'd like. And you can also see the goals that we've set for where we're trying to go in the future, because we know that the world is rapidly changing, but the gospel is unchanging, and it is still just as true and just as powerful today as it was when Jesus first walked the earth. And so we are so excited to get to be a small part of sharing that gospel in everyday spaces. And that wouldn't be possible without you. So as we look to the new year, we're going to see new cohorts launching out, and you can be a part of those if you want to. We're going to see new church plant training centers raised up, and we are going to see more everyday Christians learning how to take the gospel into those everyday spaces, which is ultimately going to allow more people to get connected to Jesus. So thank you for being a part of that impact, and look for more updates in the coming months as we share what God's doing, share the prayers that are on our heart and on your heart as well, and just thank you for being a part of the impact. So thanks for checking out this Kairos Network, Kairos Catalyst update, and I look forward to seeing you in 2025 and the impact that God can bring.